Many people believe becoming wealthy is as simple as watching a few make money online videos. I will teach you to be rich and with absolute financial freedom, but amassing a fortune goes beyond that, and I am here to reveal the power behind wealth creation. In our current culture of instant gratification, it's all too easy to fall into the misconception that wealth can be obtained with just a click. Even though the internet has undeniably expanded our possibilities, the reality is that wealth creation is far from simple. You see, the authentic secret to wealth isn't hidden in a YouTube tutorial or an online course promising to make you a millionaire overnight. It's not about discovering magical formula or a hidden trick. The true secret to wealth, my friends, lies within you, in your mindset and attitude. Today, the landscape has changed. It's not about how many certificates you hold, but rather how well you can harness the power of positive thinking and manifestation. This is the era of mental prowess, where optimism, determination, and an abundance mindset are the new currency. So, if you're looking for a one-size-fits-all method to get rich, I regret to inform you that there isn't one. Everyone's path to wealth is distinct. However, a shared thread among those who've achieved financial prosperity is their ability to adapt, remain positive, and manifest their dreams into existence. The truth is, the real secrets to wealth aren't secrets at all. They're principles and strategies that have stood the test of time, now adapted for the mental and spiritual age. So buckle up, because this isn't another get-rich-quick scheme. This is about understanding your inner power and learning how to channel positive thoughts and manifestation to create wealth. Positive thinking and manifestation are the keys, and if you know how to harness them, you can unlock your financial freedom. The first step is delineating concrete financial goals. Simply stating, "I want to be wealthy," is insufficient. In the face of large-scale endeavors, it's always more feasible to dissect them into smaller, more manageable tasks. This principle rings true in the realm of financial prosperity as well. Rather than harboring a nebulous desire to be wealthy, set precise, quantifiable financial milestones. You could strive to save a fixed amount each month, or aim to master a new marketable skill by a predetermined date. These objectives aren't just more palpable, but they also offer a well-defined roadmap, making the journey to wealth less intimidating. It's crucial that these goals are pragmatic and attainable. If you're financially living hand-to-mouth, aspiring to become a billionaire within a year is not feasible. Instead, set goals that challenge you, but do not overwhelm you. Goals that are too easy won't stimulate growth, while those that are too difficult can discourage you. But goal setting is merely half the work. Also need to find a potent reason to want to attain these goals. This is your why. By using manifestation techniques, you can channel your why into a driving force that propels you toward achieving your goals. Your why is what rouses you each morning, ready to tackle the day. It's what keeps you pushing forward the going gets tough. So ask yourself, why do I want to be wealthy? If your answer solely revolves around possessing a lot of money or boasting, then it's time to probe deeper. Real wealth extends beyond just capital. It encompasses freedom, security, and the capacity to care for your loved ones. Maybe your why is to gift your children a better start than you had, or to look after your elderly parents without financial strain, or to have the freedom to chase your passions without fretting about your next paycheck. Whatever your why, embrace it. Allow it to steer you as you lay out and chase your goals, because when your why is potent enough, through manifestation, you'll discover a way to accomplish your how. Remember, visualize offering a better life for your family or supporting your parents. It truly makes a difference. Here's an inspiring narrative to motivate you to invest in your financial dreams. Once upon a time, on a bustling Wall Street morning, investors set out to take on the world of finance. Their spirits were high, their portfolios were diversified, and their hearts were filled with the thrill of the financial adventure ahead. But as they began their journey, market took a turn for the worse. Stocks plummeted, and a financial downpour set in. At the Wall Street entrance, a pessimistic investor stood, warning everyone to abandon their financial ventures. His words were filled with negativity and discouragement, and one by one, people began to heed his warning. They retreated, feeling defeated, and started spreading same discouragement to others. Wall Street quickly became a pit of despondency, with investors lamenting their financial mishaps. But in the midst of this, there was one young investor who persevered. He pressed on, despite the falling stocks, the risky investments, and the discouraging words. He didn't let the negativity affect him, nor did he let the market downturn him. As he reached his financial peak, he looked back at Wall Street, where everyone else had given up, and smiled. It turned out he was hearing impaired. He hadn't heard a word of the discouragement that had been spewed his way. What a powerful lesson we can learn from this young investor. Sometimes, to achieve our financial goals, we need to be like that hearing-impaired investor. We need to ignore the naysayers, those who tell us that our financial dreams are too big, that our economic goals are unattainable. They might try to pull you down because they couldn't reach their own financial goals. They project their failures onto you. Instead of listening to them, start declaring prosperity over your life. Say, I will be financially successful. I will amass wealth. Affirm your own abilities, your own financial strengths. Remember, the power of belief is astonishing. If you believe in yourself and your ability to achieve your financial goals, nothing can stop you. Don't let the negativity of others become your reality. You are the master of your own financial destiny. You control your financial narrative, so keep investing, just like our hearing-impaired investor. Growing, keep battling, keep believing. Believe in yourself and your ability to amass wealth. You are master of your own financial destiny. Step 2 is designating time to absorb a valuable skill. This might seem intimidating at first, but always keep in mind every maestro was once a novice. You're not on this journey alone. We live in a world where knowledge is at our fingertips, making learning a seamless process. Have you ever pondered how much time we devote to social media scrolling daily? Based on research, it averages out to about 2 hours, time that could be invested in mastering a new skill, a skill that could potentially become a new source of income. You might be questioning, what skill is right for me? The answer lies within you. What are your passions, your interests? Is there a skill that aligns with these? That's your starting point. Think about areas with a high demand for skilled professionals. Tech skills, for instance, are highly sought after currently. Coding, web design, and a plethora of other tech skills can unlock doors for you. And the best part, you can acquire most of these skills online, right from your comfort zone. Now, if you're thinking, I'm not tech savvy, that's perfectly fine. There are numerous other valuable skills you can hone. Perhaps you lean more towards creativity. Video editing, graphic design, or even social media management could be your pathway to financial prosperity. The key lies in finding something you relish and can envision yourself doing in the long haul. It's not just about chasing quick bucks. It's about investing time in yourself and your future. Once you've pinpointed a skill you wish to master, the next step involves devoting time to it. Remember those 2 hours we discussed? Why not repurpose some of that time to learning your new skill? You'll be amazed at how far you can go with consistent. Here's where visualization comes into play. Picture yourself mastering this skill, using it to achieve success. Every minute you invest in yourself is a stride towards your goal of financial liberation. Let's convert those hours of aimless scrolling hours of meaningful learning. Use that time to acquire a skill that could boost your income, like video editing or online selling. Remember, envision your success and work towards it. Step 3, cut out distractions and harness the power of manifestation. While this might sound simple, trust me, it's far from it. We live in a world where distractions are omnipresent, from the ping of a new email to the buzz of a social media update. But here's the key. Every distraction is a hindrance on the road to wealth creation. The more distractions you entertain, the longer it'll take to reach financial goals. So what's the solution? Begin by scrutinizing your daily habits. These habits, regardless of their magnitude, shape our lives. They are like baby steps we take every day towards our larger wealth goals. Therefore, it's imperative that our habits align with our financial visions. If your goal is to become a millionaire, spending 5 hours a day on irrelevant activities isn't going to help. If you find your habits not in sync with your wealth creation goals, it's time for a transformation. Change can indeed be tough. It might be uncomfortable, even daunting. But remember, growth and comfort never go hand in hand. You have to step out of your comfort zone to financial progress. So, how do we make these changes? Start small. Maybe it involves turning off phone notifications during your designated wealth creation hours. Perhaps it's replacing idle time with enhancing your financial literacy. Or it might be as simple as waking up earlier to start focusing on your wealth goals. But it's not just about eliminating distractions. It's also about using manifestation techniques to attract wealth. Envision your financial goals. Consider your most critical wealth creation tasks and tackle those. Don't let less important tasks steal your focus and energy. Remember, not everything that is urgent is important, and not everything that is important is urgent. As we focus on cutting out distractions, let's also intoxicating substances, be it alcohol, drugs, or excessive caffeine. These substances can fog our judgment, impair our productivity, and divert us from our wealth creation path, so avoid them. Instead, choose to nourish your body with healthy foods and ample water. In conclusion, to prosper financially, you need to cut out distractions, use manifestation techniques, and focus on wealth creation activities. The journey might be challenging, but remember, the view from the top, the view of financial freedom, is always worth the climb. Step 4. Concentrate on your daily habits. You might be curiously thinking, what has daily habits got to do with wealth? Allow me to elaborate. They are the fundamental elements of wealth creation. It's not always the colossal, one-off financial decisions that shape our wealth, but the minute, seemingly inconsequential choices we make every day. Visualize your wealth as an expansive ocean. The depth of this ocean isn't determined in a day or even a year. It's the continual, relentless flow of smart financial habits day after day that deepens the ocean. Just as such, it's the accumulation of our daily financial habits over time that shape our wealth and financial future. So, does it entail to focus on your daily habits? It implies being aware of how you utilize your time, energy, and money. It involves asking yourself, what I'm doing now bringing me closer to my financial goals or pushing me further away? It means having the discipline to reject immediate pleasures in the pursuit of long-term financial gains. It means opting to read a book about financial literacy instead of mindlessly watching a random television show. It means consciously deciding to invest in learning a new, financially beneficial skill instead of aimlessly scrolling through social media. Let's clarify this though. Focusing on your daily habits doesn't mean you have to be flawless. It's not about never making a financial error or never indulging yourself. It's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourself, for your dreams, and for your financial future, even when it's challenging, even when it seems like you're not making gains. Remember, wealth creation isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not about who can get rich the quickest, but who can maintain and grow their wealth the longest. So, don't be disheartened if you don't see immediate financial growth. Don't be discouraged if your wealth-building journey is slower than others. Remember the fable of the tortoise and the hare? Slow and steady secures the treasure. So, keep going. Keep committing to those small daily actions that will eventually pile up to significant wealth. Remember, with consistency, even small steps can lead to substantial financial gains. Embrace what you have now, for it is the first step towards riches. The most prosperous individuals didn't awaken to wealth at dawn. They capitalized on what they possessed, right where they found themselves. And that's what you ought to do. In this technologically advanced era, limitless opportunities lay at your disposal. That smartphone you're probably holding is not simply a gadget, it's a powerhouse. It can be utilized to acquire new capabilities, connect with people of influence, establish a business, and so much more. Wealth is not about owning the most recent gadgets or having a substantial amount to invest. It's about maximizing the resources at your disposal. Look around you. What do you possess? Perhaps you have a talent for writing or an aptitude for coding. Maybe you have a vacant room that could be let out, or a collection of vintage clothes that could be sold online. Wherever your resources lie, begin there. Remember, wealth isn't an event, it's a process. It's about making the most of what you have right now, not what you wish you had. It's about transforming hurdles into opportunities and setbacks into comebacks. Transform your mindset from waiting for the perfect moment to start to cultivating gratitude for what you have now. There will always be hurdles, distractions, and self-doubt. However, those who amass wealth are the ones who start despite the hurdles. They're the ones who see paths where others see dead ends. So don't wait for the perfect conditions because they don't exist. Don't wait for the stars to, or for luck to come knocking at your door. Begin this moment with gratitude for what you have. It may not be substantial, but it's enough to get you started. And once you start, maintain momentum. Continue moving forward, continue learning, continue growing. Always remember, the journey to wealth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Like and share this video if you got value and comment your thoughts below. It's not about getting there the fastest. It's about staying the course, no matter how tough the road may be. Wealth doesn't happen overnight. It demands hard work and perseverance. So keep going and keep believing in yourself. Manifest wealth through gratitude for what you have and positive thinking. Subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming money-making videos.